in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I don't know what it is, but it's phenomenal.
All right, people, we're going to try something a little different today.
I cannot solve your problem, sir. Only you can.
Am I missing something?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
The reality is, humans are humans, and that's never going to end.
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand.
It's a big, big deal.
Hello. You speak English, sir? Parlo usted inglés?
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
I've done the math on this. We've talked about it on this show before. That's a fact.
You'll learn a little something about yourself.
That's us, dude.
That's why we're radio show hosts.
That's right.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad.
Let's do this.
Discussing issues that matter to you. Finding real answers using logic and reason. KLZ 560 presents Rush to Reason. Now, here is your host, John Rush.
And I'm your host, John Rush. Rush to Reason, KLZ 560. Hour number 3 is upon us. John Rush, Cassie George, Charlie Grimes doing our engineering today. Kurt Rogers now from Affordable Interest Mortgage joining us for our Monday Mortgage Minute. Good afternoon, or I should say good evening, Kurt.
Yeah, it's dark outside.
Actually, I should say good night. Good grief, it's dark.
Happy Thanksgiving week.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thanks for all you do for us. We appreciate it. All right, loans. Are there loans for college kids that have graduated, like Cassie over here, but maybe don't have a lot of money to put down?
Actually, there are. What the lenders are looking at, they will look at the last 4 years of your college as a job.
Okay.
You need to have a job after you come out of college, but you don't need to work on it for 6 months or 2 years. You can be in the job for 30 days, and you can get a mortgage as long as it's tied to your field.
Okay, so you're studying, I don't know, broadcasting.
Engineer. You're an engineer.
Yeah, or you're an engineer. Okay, yeah, you're studying engineering, and all of a sudden you're now working at a architectural firm as an engineer. That qualifies.
Yeah, they give you a letter of employment. We count that as income, and you're good to go.
Got it.
And they will go to as high as 97% loan to value, and you can do that with no mortgage insurance. So you can get into it with as little as 1 to 3% down.
That's pretty good. Okay. Speaking of loan assistance when it comes to down payments, what else is out there?
Now, there are some down payment programs which most people have heard about called CHAFA, and there are about 6 different programs. Some of those require only $1,000 down. So depending on your credit score, you could be as low as a 620, and you can still get into a home with as little as $1,000 down. Got
it. Is that just as a side note, does that have any negative impact for us on down the road? I mean, do these people still have to qualify? It's not like they can just get their dog to qualify for a mortgage, right?
Yeah, they still have to qualify, but you're not going to go out in most cases if all you got is $1,000 and buy a $400,000 house. You can, it's kind of like a starter home. You can buy a condo or a townhome or a single family around $250,000.
Okay, when it comes to kids, which is kind of the theme that we're on right now, and I know in the past I've been through some of these things before with family members and so on, but can a parent or another family member co-sign to help qualify, and if so, how does that work?
Yes, a parent or any blood relative can co-sign, and what we're seeing lately that some parents are actually taking advantage of that to get into the rental business. And what I mean by that is they will becoming a non-occupying co-borrower for their child while they're in school.
Okay.
Their child can either make the payments or they'll make the payments. When their child gets out of school, they'll leave and they'll go to wherever their job is, but the parent keeps the house as an investment property and turns around and rents it out.
Got it. Makes sense.
So, yeah, it's very attractive right now. We're seeing lots of people do that.
Okay, so second home, kids off in college, whatever. Okay, here's a question for you, and I had this question that came in for you specifically over the weekend. I said, you know what, I'll ask Kurt on Monday. If somebody wants to do something out of state, can you still help them with that?
Yes.
Okay, so all they do is call you.
Give me a call, and if I'm not there, I can't do it. I will hook them up with the right people that will make it work and make sure everything's good.
All right, how do they get a hold of you, Kurt?
720-895-0500, or they can go to our website at haystack.net.
All right, what's coming up tomorrow on Haystack?
Actually, we're going to be talking to the Douglas County Sheriff.
Oh, right on. Cool.
It's just that time of year, so people
Yep.
can pay attention to a few
Yep.
things. Yet.
Okay, awesome.
Tony Spurlock.
Yeah, Mr. Spurlock. Yep, yeah, we've interviewed him before. Good stuff. All right, Kurt, thank you so much for all that you do. We appreciate it very much. Kurt Rogers, Affordable Interest Mortgage, 720-895-0500. Have a fantastic evening.